Hey guys, welcome back to Tome Time Tea. This is your host, CT Russell, back with another discussion topic. For anyone who watched my review of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, this topic won't come as a surprise. Today, I want to talk about reading order, specifically chronological versus publication order. For the most part, series are published in chronological order, but then there are some exceptions. I briefly talked about the Chronicles of Narnia in my review of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but for those who haven't watched it, although, come on guys, there's a link right there. Here's a breakdown. In the box set I found, the books were listed in chronological order as opposed to the publication order, having The Magician's Nephew listed as the first one, even though it was written as a prequel and published as the sixth in the series. When I researched what order to read in, some people argued that it is typically best to read in chronological order, while others argued that it was not a strong enough introduction to the series. There are reports that many people that did start with The Magician's Nephew instead of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe ended up not finishing the series because of that weak start. In looking through my husband's family home, I recently found the whole Redwall series, an apparent favorite of his brother's. Since the books aren't numbered, seriously, publishing companies should make that a common practice, I looked up to see what the reading order is. On the official website, it gives the chronological order, but recommends that the series be read in publication order. So I'll be reading in the publication order when I do start that series. A more recent example is the Lunar Chronicles, which published a prequel novella, Fairest. Now, Fairest, in my opinion, is not a good way to start off the series. If a person does want to read the Lunar Chronicles, then I highly recommend they read in the publication order and start with Cinder. Fairest is more of an optional read, if anything. This seems to be a growing trend in young adult series. There's the Red Queen series with Cruel Crown, the Divergent series with Four, a Divergent collection. The same theme of these prequels being more or less dependent on the previously published work comes into play. By and large, for these series, it's most recommended that readers start with the first book published. For the majority of series, my personal taste are to read in publication order, but these are just my thoughts, and I'd love to hear yours. Which order do you prefer? How do you read Tolkien's work? I found several different ways to read his. What are your thoughts on prequel novellas for popular series? Are you a fan of iced tea? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you later, guys.